Welcome back, everyone. I'm Ben, once again, from SVS in Lancaster.
And I'm Miguel.
This is our third episode of our Level Up series, and today we're playing The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time on the Nintendo 64.
Yeah. So this game's also another one of my favorites. I've been playing it a long time. But I can't really remember what to do here. And then the controls I haven't been used to for a while. But it's okay.
Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite Zelda games. I really like the whole Zelda series, but this was probably only the second Zelda game I really played a lot.
Okay.
And which is kind of strange because I didn't even have a Nintendo 64.
Oh no?
No, as a kid I didn't have a 64, but my brother, he borrowed one from his friend. I think that thing where it's hey, lend me your console, I'll lend you my console.
Oh yeah, one of those spots, yeah.
Yeah, I think we swapped for we had a PlayStation 1 at the time.
Okay.
I think they swapped consoles for a bit, and one of the games was this one, Ocarina of Time.
Uh-huh.
And I played it a lot. I didn't beat it. I was little. I was probably 11 or 12, which isn't the youngest age, but I would just kind of play it casually. And we only borrowed it for a couple weeks.
Okay.
But I really liked the game to the point that I consider it one of my favorite Zelda games.
Yeah, I played this one for sure. I still think this is one of the only ones I've played. I never got into the ones that released on Super Nintendo or NES and all that. Okay. It was definitely that one I played. I know the most about it, at least.
Yeah, I didn't beat this as a kid. I actually beat it as an adult because they redid it for the 3DS.
Uh-huh.
So I guess it's called Ocarina of Time 3D or 3DS.
Yeah.
But I beat it on there on the 3DS.
Okay.
And I sat down. I was like, all right, I'm gonna finally beat this game. So I did it. I beat it, and it's a really good game. It definitely holds up, and it's interesting to see it on the original 64 again, just because those are the cutting edge graphics of the late 90s. And this was the first 3D Zelda game.
Yeah. To me, this was the first open world game I played. Just pick where you're going to go. I was kind of, there's a story you're supposed to follow in all the missions, but you can get lost pretty easy.
Yeah, definitely.
I was lost for a while, but I always liked that, those kind of games where you can just, pick a direction and start exploring and then you go on your adventure. So it was cool. This game opened up a lot for me for that.
Yeah, and at the time, I remember Hyrule feeling so big.
Yeah, I know.
But then when I played it as an adult, it's it's not that big. And generally speaking, it is pretty small. But at the time, it was wow, this is an open world game. Look at the size of this field. You could ride your horse across this.
Sense, yeah. Maybe because being a child, you're kind of impatient. You're oh man, I gotta go all the way over there. I don't know.
It seems so far.
Yeah.
But games today, they're just so many times bigger that you see this the way that it actually is, and it's not that large, but
right.
It's big in the memory.
Oh, definitely. This song is the one I remember the most from the game. Out of all the other ones.
That's Saria's song?
Yeah, Saria's song, the little forest song.
Uh-huh.
This one.
Is that the first song you learned?
No, you learned Zelda's, I think, Lullaby? Let me see.
Oh, Zelda's Lullaby.
There is a whole catalog here. Yeah,
see.
See.
In the menu somewhere.
Zelda's Lullaby.
Okay.
The Song of Storms.
Yeah, the Song of Storms is a good one. That's the one that goes it gets faster and faster.
Yeah. I need to get some help here, otherwise I'm not gonna make it to the next part here. This guy looks just like Luigi.
He's even wearing green.
Yeah.
That's probably on purpose. That
I would think so.
They like to put other Nintendo characters in these games.
Yeah. There is an Easter egg in here. I don't know if you've ever heard about it. If you go to the castle and you're looking through one of the windows, you can see Peach, Mario, and Bowser on the
it's like a
painted glass, yeah,
right?
Or a painting or something like that.
I think I haven't personally seen it, but I've seen you know, like somebody do that, like on a video or something like
Yeah, same thing. I never personally did it either. Like when I played this game, I was into that kind of thing. Like, you know, I did the bare minimum. I think.
Hey, look, that guy's Mario, right?
Just dozing
That
off.
guy's totally Mario.
And they're brothers. Yeah,
But yeah, this is definitely a nod to those two.
Yeah. So I'm here trying to figure out how to get Epona so I can run around the field a little better.
Yeah.
But, you know, probably have to work for it, like, you know.
Yeah, and for this game, I always remember the Epona song.
Yeah.
That's definitely one that I've always
Yeah.
that I've always remembered. Yeah, but Epona was cool. I remember this was like probably the first game that I ever like rode a horse on, and
Oh, yeah.
and it was like super cool. But
Yeah.
then you replay and it's like, oh no, these controls.
They're hard, man.
They do
Like,
not
you can't
control as easily as I remember.
really- it's not as sensitive as you wanted. Like, it's just plastic here. Like, I can't see. I'm gonna find these chickens.
Gather chickens?
It's a little game,
I don't remember it.
but I don't remember how to play it.
Oh.
And I'm not too sure how necessary this is to get Epona.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm running out of time. Oh no, I totally failed, man.
Where do you gotta throw them?
I gotta
To the
find
cart?
the right chicken.
Oh, okay, you gotta pick up the correct one.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give up on him. I did absolutely nothing.
It's alright.
That's funny.
You know, I was gonna bring up, you know how like you have your fairy that like follows you around?
Yeah,
and
Navi.
She helps you to aim at things,
Uh-huh.
and it's Navi, right? Her name's Navi or Navi, however
Yeah.
you want to pronounce it. So I was doing some research for the game, and do you know why she's called Navi?
Navigation?
It does have to do with that. So when they were developing the game, I guess at first like they just had it so like you could lock onto things, and it was like just like a random little pointer thing. But they were like, no, we don't really like it. We wanted to have like more flair than that.
Okay.
So they developed the fairy to like, you know, because she helps you to aim and stuff. And so the development team, they started calling her like fairy navigation system.
Oh, okay.
And then eventually started calling her Navi for short. And then they were like, well, we should name her Navi.
That's pretty
That'll
cool.
work.
So it's like they made the camera or like, you know, the whole thing into a character, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. Especially because like when you lock onto things with Navi, like it keeps you locked onto whatever you're locked onto, and Link is always facing it, like no matter how you're moving. So I mean, it's all, you know, it's essentially the camera, like it's following Navi is what it's doing.
Yeah. Here's Epona.
Oh,
Now,
it's so little.
come back, buddy.
I guess I'm just picturing Epona when you're an adult, you know, and like she's bigger because, you know, it's like 7 years in the future. Which, for those of you, in case you don't know, this game introduced a very interesting mechanic where you travel in time. So you're a child here, and eventually further on in the game, you, by picking up the Master Sword in the Temple of Time, it transports you forward in time 7 years to when Link is already, you know, the size of an adult, and you can go back and forth. So Epona, the horse, also ages those 7 years, and she's a lot bigger.
And for both of those things, like for Epona, you gotta learn its own song, and you know,
that's
to
the
travel
song
in
that's
time.
playing.
Yeah, the one playing in the background is Epona's
That's
song.
Epona's song.
And then, you know, the one you use to travel in time, like that's also the song you gotta learn.
Yeah,
There's
the
also
Song of
another good
Time.
one.
That's another one that I always remember. Like I have I could hear it now in my head. It's like that church, like the
Yeah, that whole one.
like those voices, like chanting the song.
So let's see if she'll teach me the song here.
There it is.
All the pressure to learn here.
Okay, close enough.
Close
Good
enough. Staccato.
These little things scared me.
They're just messing me up.
These little spiders. Yeah, they're tough to
I'm
to
not gonna
take
make
out.
it up. There we go. We're off to a bad start here. Even with the shield though, great man. Like.
I love how like when he's little, that's him shielding. It's too big for him to do
Yeah.
scratches. You know, when he's an adult, he he holds the shield in one arm, or I guess the right arm because he's left-handed.
Yeah.
The right arm, and he swings with the left. But the shield is bigger than his body.
Turned into a little beetle. Look at him.
That's great.
Yeah. But I mean, for this
run
area, I
past
think it's
these guys.
important. I remember there's like eruptions or whatever. You gotta hide so you cover.
Yeah, there's like a part when like the rocks start like raining down on you.
Mm-hmm. Gorons. What would you call those creatures?
Stone-eating creatures.
Stone-eating creatures. If only I can go through these words faster.
I'm sure it doesn't just let you mash.
No, it doesn't. More gossip? Oh, yes. Okay, come on. So up we go. So that's the entrance I need to get into.
And wait, oh, that's when you gotta drop like a bomb from like the top or something, right?
I know there's a big one of those guys. I'm not sure if he's the one that's gonna do that right now. Kinda don't want to talk to people. Alright, let's see.
They say that a beautiful fairy lives on top of Death Mountain. Don't you want to see it?
Oh, yes.
Maybe.
Perfect. Huh. Did I need to bring bombs with me?
I don't know. I think that's if you want to go up to like the big Goron, right? Isn't there something to the right?
Yeah, there's another lift trail here.
Okay.
I don't want to fall off here. Okay. Is that what it is? Yeah, don't have bomb.
Yeah, so this is the entrance right here to.
Oh, that's the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's like, I think there's usually hearts under these rocks.
Which I
Or some of
definitely
them.
Oh,
There you go.
I gotta fetch
A
them.
bunch of them, nice. Yeah, so it takes you to like Goron City or whatever it's called. Yeah, Goron City. All
There you
right,
go.
I remember.
Let's see. You know, it's like that. You have your big story to get through, and then you have all these tiny little ones, and then all the side quests or whatever. Like, you get held up pretty quick in this game.
Yeah, this game definitely had a lot of like content to it.
Yeah.
'Cause there is the main story, and there's a lot to do, and then there's also a lot of side things to do, which you don't have to do.
Yeah.
They're completely optional, but you can get rewards, you can get more heart pieces, a lot of rupees,
Yeah.
and some of them lead you to get better weapons. Like there's that whole trading sequence where it's all a bunch of stuff that Link can't use, but he could trade it with different people, and eventually it leads to you getting the big Goron sword,
Yeah.
which is the most powerful weapon. And it's useful in the final battle against Ganondorf, or I guess it's just Ganon
Ganon?
at the time. He's just Ganon right there. But yeah, you can use that big sword and it does a lot more damage than even the Master Sword.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely a lot to do in this game. Wouldn't even feel the time, but you can waste a lot of time in this game.
It's definitely a time sink. You'll
Yeah.
drop so much time into this game.
Yeah, pretty cool, man. Like, if no one's ever played this, man, you guys gotta play it.
Definitely. I think this one would also get Miguel's
Yes, it would.
seal of approval. But yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up for us, guys. Again, we're gonna keep battling it out through here, trying to figure out this city. But
Yeah.
we'll see you guys on the next one. We'll see what we play next week. We're
Yeah.
not sure yet, but yeah, we hope you guys are staying safe and having a good one.
All right, guys, enjoy. I don't know which way to go.